Alrighty folks, in today's video we are going to be doing some pond fishing, targeting spawning crappies. Came out here a few days ago, and to be honest, I actually didn't do that well, which is the reason I didn't have a video for you guys last week. But I'm back out here again, hoping to do a little bit better. We're halfway through the month of May, and usually at this time of year the crappies move in super shallow to spawn. And when I say shallow, I mean like they're in like a couple feet of water, pretty shallow. And they're really aggressive. You can toss pretty much anything that'll fit in their mouth in front of them and they'll smash it. So I'm hoping to give the perimeter of this pond another go over today, trying a variety of downsized lures and jigs and seeing how we do. I had a couple of small bass last time I came here and just one little crappie. Hopefully we do a little bit better today. There we go. Oh, it's a crappie. Finally getting into what we came here for. It's not the size I'm after, that's for sure, but it's still a crappie. I might be in an area that's finally holding some spawning ones, so I'll stick around here for a little bit, keep hopping around a little jig, and see if we can get some more. There we go. Another one, really small again. It's really clear water. I can actually see them all coming in, trying to fight over the jig. I might have found an area that's holding a bunch of them. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Yeah, so all I'm doing is I've just got a tiny little jig here, no sinker, no float, nothing, on some 6-pound monofilament, and all I'm doing is I'm just tossing it out there. It doesn't cast very far, but you don't really have to cast it very far. These crappies are in about 2 feet of water right now. This is all I'm doing. I'm just doing gentle pops with the rod tip, just getting that little jig to bounce through the water column, working it back to the shore, and just fan casting, just like that. There we go. Still a little guy. This guy hit a 2-inch mimic minnow. Bites a little bit slower than I thought it would be today. Still working the perimeter of this lake. Just working different jigs and spinners, trying to locate these guys. There you go. Another one. Still no big ones, man. A lot of little guys. Still fun. I don't know if maybe the big ones got cleaned out already. This place gets a lot of angling pressure. Or if I'm too early still. Maybe the big ones haven't moved in yet to spawn. All right, guys, it is day 2. Unfortunately, I was getting a ton of small 6 to 8 inch crappies at that last pond that I was at. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. It's just there's quite a few small lakes and ponds in this area. And I have a feeling if we spot hop around a little bit, we can get into some sizable crappies. So I think we're going to give this another go over here. I might hit up 1, maybe 2 bodies of water here. I've got a few hours ahead of me here of daylight, so we're in pretty good shape in terms of time. So hopefully today we can get into some big ones. Let's see. There you go. All right, first crappie at spot number 2. About the same size as the other ones. Just tossing around a little mimic minnow. That seems to be working right now. That's all I'm using. It's just a tiny little swim bait with a little spinner on it. That's all it is. Just a slow, steady retrieve, keeping the rod tip up high to keep it out of the weeds. There we go. Well, it ain't a crappie, but it is a largemouth bass nonetheless. I always get a bass in this spot by this sewer here. Sooner or later, I knew I'd get one. There we go. That one's a crappie. All right. Maybe getting a little bit bigger, but still not quite what I'm looking for. We'll just keep on working these shallow, weedy edges here until we find something that we're looking for. But I'm glad to be getting into some numbers though. I love crappie fishing when they move shallow. It is a lot of fun on light spinning gear. There you go. There you go. Been a little while since I had a fish. Yeah, they all seem to be cookie cutters this year. Usually I get a variety of dinks to medium-sized ones and a few big ones. For some reason, they all seem to be the exact same size this season. Interesting. There you go, a little bluegill on a Panther Martin spinner. That's so funny, I was literally just thinking to myself, I'm surprised I haven't had any bluegills today. Usually these little residential areas and farm ponds are loaded with bluegills. Well, there we go, finally got one. Oh, it's a fish. Thought I was stuck on weeds. Ah, it's a little bass. Even these little guys want to come out and play. I'm at spot number 3 right now. There's another little lake slash pond just down the road from the one I was at. I figured it's only about 90 seconds away, so I'll come down here and give it a try, see what we catch. Wow. That's right as it hit the water. All right, well, there is not a shortage of little 8-inch bass in this lake, that's for sure. That's crazy. That was like literally the second my lure hit the water, he already had it in his mouth. That's wild. There we go. And a crappie out of spot number 3. Not a very big one, but still a crappie. Man, you can really spot hop around from pond to pond to pond on weekends like this and get into serious numbers of these things, man, I'm telling you. They move in really shallow at this time of year. Just right outside along the weed edges here. You can just catch them by numbers, and if you're lucky, you can get some sizable ones. There we go, got another one. Same exact spot, just a few casts later. That's typically the way crappies work. They're a schooling fish. Usually you find one, you're gonna find others. Alrighty, this guy was out a little bit deeper. Oh, a little bit bigger compared to the other two we had. Maybe not, maybe about the same size, hard to tell. Yeah, so it seems like the wind is blowing towards me and it's pushing all this algae over here. And I think a lot of the crappies, they're kind of moving into this shallow area here, kind of going under this algae that's providing some cover for them. And the shallow water is just a perfect area for them to hang out and spawn. All right. Yeah, see, like I was just saying, I casted, oh yeah, he came back with a little bit of salad on him. I was fishing right along this algae line here, and he came out from underneath and took my spinner. Sorry, bud, I'm gonna put your salad back in there. Yeah, and he came out and smacked that lure. I think this is number 4 in just a few minutes in this spot, so they seem to really be piled up over here. I wouldn't mind keeping a few crappies for the frying pan. You are allowed to keep them out of here, but I didn't bring a fish basket today, so just doing catch and release, just trying to get out and blow a little steam off fishing. Oh, there we go. That is not a crappie, but look at that. That is a sizable, you guys, that is a sizable sunfish. Wow. I think it might be a hybrid between a bluegill and a green sunfish, maybe? I'm not positive what this is, but wow, that is a nice sunfish, dang. Nice, meaty, tall in the back too. Wow, that's a nice little surprise catch. All right, folks, I'm gonna head on out of here. The bite has slowed down quite a bit now, and I don't think I have quite enough daylight left to drive over to a new spot. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I had a really good time in the making of this video. Got into quite a few crappies, nothing too big, but that's okay. I said I was gonna come out here for spawning crappies, and that's what I got into. Plus got a few bonus sunfish and bass in the mix as well. So overall, I would say it was a pretty successful outing. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button below. Also, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later, guys.